Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. It's time now for the quarterfinals, and for the top four seeds, a time to begin their quest toward the national championship. But they run into a battle-tested team already coming off one playoff victory, trying to shock the world here today and make the semifinals. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the TCU Horned Frogs, taking on the number 3 seed in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. Only one team here can keep their championship dreams alive. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. Gets some space around the 30. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He stopped, but he gets a first down.
Chris, what a way to start this game. All this hype and build up in the playoff game. Offensive line says, hey, put it on our back. We'll be able to get things going. If you can keep running the football like this, man, does it open up the entire playbook.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Rebels. We come out in the playoff game, Kirk. No signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense, but they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down here for this offense. That wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They try to run it with the option. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. Got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And he'll set up to throw. Dump ball's caught by the running back. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
You know, he had nobody open downfield because of great coverage there by this defense. But what I love to see is how they run to the ball. He checks it down, and this guy's got nowhere to go. It's a big loss.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? He'll take a deep shot here. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
It's a foot race. They can't catch him. Touchdown. A punt return for a touchdown in a playoff game. That's a moment we're not going to forget for some time.
We won't forget about this one, and I don't think I'll ever forget the blocks that helped get him loose to be able to score this touchdown. He's going to get a lot of the credit. When they go back and watch the film, I think he's going to give an assist to the entire unit.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They're coming off a quick 3-and-out, so looking to put something together on this drive with a little more urgency. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
He went backwards on first down, so second and long from the 24. And the wideout goes in motion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Well, your best player's got to make big plays in these kind of moments, and that's what happened right here with this defensive back. The offense in a tie game in the red zone, looking at points, and instead, the defense with the interception. In a tie game, their offense now has the ball.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And he scores. Touchdown, Ole Miss. Well, no surprise from offense this good. Short field, quick touchdown.
Yeah, you get into the red zone, though, there's a tendency to want to get conservative. I love that the offensive coordinator and the quarterback kept attacking until they came away with 7 points.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense takes the field. This offense trying to bounce back the last possession and then in a pick. First play of the drive, he looks left for a completion. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
When you throw an out route against man coverage, and it puts a premium on a receiver who can set up the defensive back to be able to still have room to get to the outside and be timed up with a quarterback. That was great execution.
Getting set. Here's second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue.
Man, what? That is crazy.
This offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield, right now they are dominating this game.
So off the incompletion, it sets up a third down and 3. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking for the wideout. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. He shreds the tackle.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Receiver makes the grab, and he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
This is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. He makes the grab, and he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, TCU. See if they can convert the point after. PAT is good, makes the score 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's brought down at the 16, looking better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Time for one more play here in the quarter. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking right, this one caught. And they get him down to wrap up the first period of play.
TCU set.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. The back's got it. Tackled right at the 30. Good enough to move the sticks.
Because I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so Really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action. Opens up one-on-one opportunities. Just keep winning the battle up front.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Here's the throw deep downfield. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Boy, we see more and more of this in college football. You can get the right guy in that slot. They can make that they wanted and hit it for the touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Receiver in motion now. From the shotgun, handoff inside. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
1st down. Looking to throw the football. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Can he take it all the way? Out past the 30. Inside the 10. Return to pick 6. Touchdown, Ole Miss.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school. Shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands. Takes it in for a touchdown.
And they'll set up for the PAT. The extra point is good. Now it's a 4-touchdown lead, 35-7. Now they get set to kick it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Frogs offense takes the field now. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his big tight end. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Well, it's got to start somewhere, and there's a nice first down to keep this drive alive and hope to be able to create a little bit of momentum here near the end of the first half, trying to cut into this lead and get some points on the board.
That's the 2-minute warning. Let's see if this offense can do something before the break to cut into this big lead. Here's a 1st and 10 play. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Receiver makes the catch. Finds room at the 30. No stopping him, takes it all the way. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. When he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
PAT is good. They cut into the lead. It's 35-14. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
That's crazy.
He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he crosses the 30. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs.
Now, I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. That's the running back who makes the catch across the middle. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Yeah, you know this defense has got to be frustrated after giving up multiple conversions now on first downs. There's another one. But for the offense, man, they're just playing very efficiently right now.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times college football, the game comes down to just a play or two. And that's a missed opportunity by this offense. I wouldn't be surprised to see them try to come back to that same play in the second half.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. He's back to throw again on 2nd and 10. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up 3rd down.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. He's got it. Enough for a first down. And he picks up the first down. Tackled at the 32.
I thought the defense did a pretty good job here on this 4th down, but how about the quarterback? He throws an absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down.
The Rebels with 1st and 10 here. thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. And a nice first down game there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Less than a yard to go as they come to the line on second down.
Here we go.
Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. This will likely be the last play of the half. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Aiming for the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
That's playing to the echo of the whistle here in this first half. They just keep pouring it on. Why not just continue to be aggressive? It's worked out so far for them. What a big lead they've worked up now here in this first half.
The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick it away to get us going in the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the TCU offense takes the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Now it's second down here. Handoff from the shotgun. And the Horned Frogs pick up enough yardage to get a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? From the gun, he looks for an open man. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? Past the 20, crosses the 10. And he's going to score on the pick six. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And a pick six, a monster play by this defense here.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
So they'll try to add the lead now with PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. You bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pass is intercepted. Not much on the return there, but the takeaway will give the offense the football at the 46.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? And he's going to rifle this one deep to the left side. It's caught on the left side for a huge gain. Touchdown, Rebels. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team's on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Bringing it out, it's Butler. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. They should have left the ball in the end zone. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And they'll use the ground game here. That run moves the ball to the 13-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
A gain makes it second and medium. He'll hand it off. They get him to the ground about the 18-yard line.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situations, much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And they pick up the first on the ground. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down. You trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
The Horned Frogs line up on 1st and 10 now. Jet sweep, receiver trying to find some room. They're gaining some breathing room now. Tackled at the 26. Second down after that run on the previous play. And the runner takes off to his right. And the Horned Frogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Sometimes I almost get
Tell him, bro.
runners who have great vision.
Tell that nigga.
Eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys go.
Yeah.
And the Horned Frogs keep the football on the move. First down,
You got 2 games too, but fuck you. I think you gotta play Texas.
Time runs down here in the third quarter.
They call it Gameday.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Keeping it on the ground here. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Well, the defensive coordinator this week all telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Third down play coming up.
Right.
Here's the handoff. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for the first down.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. They get a new set of downs and a chance to move the ball down the field.
When they don't block the defense, it shows some quickness. Kirk getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's used to getting around the edge with pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Takes the toss, sets to his right. They get him down, but not before he gets to the 38.
Well, depending on the temperament of the head coach, he's either turning to the bench and screaming, what the heck was that all? Or maybe he's just kind of keeping that to himself, thinking, all right, maybe this is something to build on. Maybe something positive can come out of this. He's going to have some bad games from time to time. We'll see how he gets his team ready in the future. That right there, that's what they've been looking for all day.
This one goes over. What can he get back to the line of scrimmage? No game here. The defense has been getting sliced up on the drive. They've pushed back that time.
Yeah, kind of an abandoned right mentality by this defense. They have been giving up some big chunks on this drive. Let's see if a stop like this can give them a little bit of confidence here. Now,
All right,
the quarterback on these upcoming plays.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. The defense grabs it up to the completion. He's just short of the first down.
You know, the good thing about this play is it's not an explosive play, but it really gives you a chance now to be able to pick up a first down here on this next play.
That's the key to morning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back.
What?
So now it's third and short for 30. Chance for defense to make a play here.
I have one. Me and Sneak playing right now in another league. Oh yeah, it was on. Yeah, that boy was on that bitch.
Slides with the throw. They can't slow him down. Force it out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with
That bitch going back and forth.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in the second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. Keep this drive alive right here.
the Horned Frogs, hoping to be punching in the area first and goal. They'll try to run it in first and goal. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to get back into it, try to learn from the mistakes and come out the next week even much better than they did today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? It's a shoot and turn, but a takeaway for this defense.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make the play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance in the 6 rounds playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. They're trying to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Ball handed off. That one moves the ball to the 13-yard line. the important third down play coming up. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's fourth down. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.